Do you know what? I'm very happy to be investigator. No responsibility whatsoever. Just learn that one of two people might be a bit shady, and then proceed accordingly.
Control? I think you press the buttons that take you to like Amazon and then order a PC.
Yeah, alright, DC.
What you need to do, right, is go to your C drive and delete System 32.
God damn it.
Oh, that's good advice.
Maybe this will.
It's a virus.
The advanced version of telling people, find out what Alt F4 does.
Command Shift R is
Oh,
what
man.
Google is telling me.
Command Shift.
Yeah, Command Shift R for Mac users. If you happen to be someone who suffers from that particular indignity. I don't know why I'm ragging on Macs. I've got no problem with them at all. I've used them many times over the years. Hello.
Hi, fun.
Oh, look at that! Look, my voice is there's like a big bar. Rah rah. I like it. It's very good. Well done, brain.
Yeah, it's been here for I think a week. Anyway, you see that there is a Mazephiles in play, and it's either Simon or Alejo.
Simon.
Yeah,
Or,
Simon opposite you, or Alejo to your left.
Cool.
Good luck.
All right. Thank you. Gonna go straight to both of them and offer my services. There is so in Baldur's Gate 3, which is an upcoming D&D 5e PC game or computer game, you can have romantic relationships in it, like you can in a lot of RPGs. But in this one, you can specifically make love to a druid who is wild shaped into bear form. And this was discovered during, correct me if I'm wrong, a live playthrough in front of an audience where the audience were the ones that were making the decisions, and that's what they led it to. So yeah.
Sounds about right.
Always
honestly.
trust the audience.
Is it? Here's a good question though. Is it bestiality? If it's a druid that's wild shaped into it now, just so that you're well informed enough to answer this question properly, be aware that in D&D, if you wild shape into an animal, you retain the mental attributes of you, but gain the physical attributes of the animal. So your intelligence, your wisdom, and your charisma are based on your stats, but your strength, dexterity, and constitution become the bear's stats. Is it bestiality?
Being a furry then, right?
So you're asking me, can I
suppose.
fuck Brother Bear? You know?
Well, so here's the thing. If you're the bear, no. But if you don't know the bear is not really a bear, then yes.
Schrodinger's bestiality.
Yeah.
I like that idea. Like, someone's just like, I think Jim might be into shagging bears. And so the druid comes on, hang on a minute, we'll find out.
So if this game is good enough to go on YouTube, I dare you at this time to name the YouTube video Schrodinger's bestiality.
No.
Okay, so
Yeah, I'm just gonna
Thank
wake
God.
you up. Indeed, thank all possible deities, because I am dead, but I have saved you from this awkward conversation while I was at it, so I think it's fine. There's also a demon in town, so I'll give you a few minutes to find them. Go, go, go!
I think we should give the demon a few kills after that.
Hello,
Hi,
Leho.
What can I do for you?
I'd like the Mazephiles word, please.
Absolutely. It is marionette.
Marionette. Brilliant, thank you.
I am, in fact, and I'm going to try something here while the storyteller's not here. I am the mutant.
Okay.
I don't know what I'm going to be claiming in public, but I'm going to claim privately to everybody that I talk to that I'm the mutant and see who knocks on me.
Okay. I am the investigator who saw you or someone else as the Mazephiles.
All right, sounds good.
All right.
I have no words to give you, I'm afraid.
Okay.
I can mix them up if you like.
No, well, I mean, yeah, I'll say whatever words you want me to say.
Okay. Let's try chimney sweep. That's a fun
Chimney
one.
sweep. Is that even
Chimney
one
sweep.
word? I feel like that's, I suppose, if you hyphenate it.
Chimney sweep. It can be.
Chimney
Yeah.
sweep. All right, thank you.
All right. Good luck.
I think you're probably not the Mez because Aggie didn't follow.
Yeah. Who else did you see? Might need to talk to them for no particular reason.
I think I'll probably keep that to myself.
Ah, okay.
Just in
Could
case
be the
I get turned.
I think you're probably just the drunk.
Yeah, maybe. I mean, yeah, certainly possible. Or the marionette. Who knows?
I will say that if you were my marionette, I wouldn't tell you.
Fair. Good to know.
Hello.
Hello, Resnora. What are you up for?
I will tell you that I am either the dreamer, the chef, or the cannibal.
Okay. Dreamer, chef, cannibal. Cool. I will tell you that I am one of the top 3.
That's nice and easy. All right. Cool. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Just make a note that Alejo claimed mutant. What happens with Investigator in a Legion game? The answer to that question is that Legion can register as a minion. So we'll just see any old rubbish.
We want to go for a 3-way. Oh, never mind. Ben's back.
No.
JC wants to go for a 3-way, apparently.
Yep, heard
All that bear sex is not enough for him. Do you want to chat, Simon? No? Okay. Do you want to chat, Mal?
Yeah, let's go.
Hello.
Hello.
So, what's the mez word?
Defenestration.
Defenestration. Wow, that's a word and a half.
I had to think quickly there.
Isn't that like? Isn't that very aggressive? That like where you destroy something basically.
It's throwing someone out of a window.
Is it really? Oh, okay,
Yeah.
interesting. I've always. Do you know what? I didn't know that, but there's this PC game called MMORPG Tycoon 2 that I've been playing a lot, and when you auto-generate abilities for mobs on it, some of the attacks are called defenestrate. And yeah, I assumed it meant like destroy, but no, it means throw out of a window, which actually is quite funny now that I think about it, because that's completely inappropriate. Anyways,
Yeah.
I'm rambling. What do you want to do?
I will tell you I am the Oracle or the Empath. You can say
Okay.
whatever you want on the turn.
Oracle or empath? I will tell you that I am either. Well, in fact, let me put one of yours in. I'm either the Oracle or the Investigator.
Okay. Sounds good. Put you down or something.
All right, cool. Thank you.
Thanks a lot. Bye.
In chatters, Ekin.
I know.
Just gonna have a look who a certain somebody is chatting to. Oh. Do you want to go for a chat? Anyone?
Yeah, can do.
Let's go.
Hello, Ben.
Hello. What are you up for? What are you down for?
I am comfy with whatever you are. I've done mostly one so far. But
I'll do a 1. I'll match that.
Sure, monk.
Investigator.
I figured from the way you were talking, I was like, "You're watching people. You're the
Yeah. I'm going to be completely honest with you. I've seen a Mephistopheles.
Ooh. Do you want to share names?
No, because I've spoken to both of them, and I might turn evil tonight.
Oh no, is Alejo one of them? Because I've spoken to Alejo.
Alejo was my first chat. You can make of that what you will.
Oh, piss. They didn't come across as Mephistopheles, unless the mez word is mutant.
Yeah, same
I
here.
probably
Well,
not.
Alejo
So-
told me that the mez word was marionette, which I think is highly unlikely to be the mez word.
Alejo would make that the mez word, that's the thing. Like, if they had the power, they would.
Yep, totally. But they don't have the power, fortunately.
Hopefully. Yep, I've already found someone to protect, and hopefully I die before them.
Cool. All right. Thank you,
Wish you best of luck.
Arrives for me to talk
Simon.
to.
Let's have a chinwag.
Yes, let's do that. Let's do that. Hello,
Simon.
Ben.
Hello. Have you got anyone say the mez word yet? If not, I'm willing to say it.
Okay, well, the mez word is kerfuffle.
Kerfuffle, that is a Mez word that I can imagine being said. But
Yeah.
yeah, kerfuffle. Okay. I've said it. Thank you. And he immediately disconnects, never to be heard from again.
I just realized the way I answered that skill, so I basically told you everything, didn't I? Oh well.
Yeah, fair enough. Yeah.
Okay.
Hello.
So now I've gone back in again. I'm no longer the Mezephiles.
Okay. Well,
unfortunately.
That's interesting, Simon, because I'm the investigator who saw you or someone else as the Mezephiles.
Oh. Well, that's nice.
Yeah. So, am I going to turn evil tonight?
Well, you definitely won't turn evil, but you might be evil already. Who knows?
Okay. Interesting.
Yeah. So, I guess you're not going to tell me who the other person is that you've seen.
No, but to be honest, to put it frankly, your Mez word is more believable than their Mez word as a Mez word. The word that they gave me seemed unremarkable.
Well, it's actually fair enough because I am happy to be executed today.
Okay.
On the off chance that we have a cannibal in play.
But what are you?
I am the chef.
Okay. All right, that's good to know.
And
mark you down as chef. What number did you get?
Well, I'm not sure I should trust someone who thinks that I'm the Mezephiles, but whatever. I got a 1.
Okay. All right. Good to know.
And there seem to be rumors going around that this isn't a Vortox game. I don't know really what information people can have that would point to that, but
yeah, I suppose there's some objective truths, right? So, if the savant has got a statement that they know factually to be true, or perhaps a librarian saw someone who is an outsider. There's a few ways that it can be done, I think.
I guess Dreamer.
Yeah, Dreamer maybe too. Yeah. All right, cool. Good talk. Thank you.
See ya. Lyra, fancy chat.
Sure, Simon. Let's go.
Want to chat, Ekin?
Yeah, let's. Hello.
Hello. What are you up for?
I have given out hard claims to 2 people and then 2s to 2 people, so whatever you want to do, I'll follow your lead.
I'll just tell you what I am. I'm the investigator.
Ooh.
I've seen Mezephiles.
Nice. Ah, okay. Was one of them me?
No.
Okay. Great. I heard from a dreamer that saw me as Mezephiles, so...
Oh, that's good.
that proves what I am, I guess, with your information. You know what? I'll just tell you. Although you might turn evil if you talk to the Mez and got the word.
Honestly, I think I did talk to the Mez, and I think I did get the word, and I think I said it after someone else said it. That's where my current mindset is at, because I went up to the one that I suspected was the Mez and was like, give me the word, I'll be on the evil team. And they were like kind of cagey about it, so I think that they've already got someone to say it.
Okay, let's execute them so nobody turns then.
Okay, sounds good. What are you reckon?
I will... You know what? I'll tell you. I am this game's feature character. I am the High Priestess.
Interesting.
I was told to talk to Resnora, who has dreamt of me as High Priestess or Mezephiles.
And is that the information that's going around that's the reason why we don't think it's a Vortox game?
Probably.
Yeah, okay.
There is... I'll tell you, Aleja also gave me an empath 0 between you and Rez, so...
Okay.
I'm kind of willing to trust this bottom half of the Grim because of all of those. So I'm gonna execute on top. Unless you know who the Mezephiles is, then we can execute them. If you think you know who the Mezephiles is.
I don't know for certain. One of them's happy to die. In fact, both of them were happy to die, actually. We should head back.
Okay.
And you're gonna turn evil tonight, baby.
That was last week. No,
I will also say Dino Nuggets, because I'm not the first person to say it.
But
everybody
it was
back?
Malachi
Okay.
is the Mezephiles.
I will
Welcome
say.
back, everyone.
I will say pierogi.
Pierogi, okay.
That's a food. I'll say poirot.
That's a person?
Yeah, food suggestions and nominations are open.
I'm going to be honest. I'm getting major Legion vibes here. All but one person I spoke to was more than happy to tell me all of their information about their powerful character.
I can claim a powerful character.
That's true. Alejo did not claim a powerful character.
Wait, are you...
Malashan
will juggle Ben through Arif as Legion.
Counterclockwise?
Yep, so Ben, Lyra, Ekin, JC, Arif.
Alright, thank you.
I will copy that juggle, please.
Ben through to Arif's Legion, okay.
Yep.
I will also copy that juggle.
Okay. Skills, you had your hand up?
Yeah, I will not copy that juggle. I will go ahead and juggle JC as the investigator, Ben as the empath, Jojo as the pixie, Alejo as the mutant, and Iris as the high priestess.
Okay, sure. Lyra?
Lyra would like to juggle Ben as the investigator, Alejo as the mutant, Jojo as the savant, Simon as the chef, and Skills as the Nodashi.
Okay, sure.
Did I just give off a really strong mutant vibe or something?
Nominations are still open. I'll just remind you, since there is Legion on the script, I will run nominations and count votes as usual. But if it's Legion and if no goods is voted, then somebody else might die than compared to the person who's on the block, as usual.
Iris would like to nominate Ekin.
Iris nominates second, that's fine.
Well, there's a Vortox on the script. Ekin has the audacity of being across the Grim from me, and also I've heard bad things about Ekin. Would you clear up these rumors?
Ekin?
I have been Dreamer confirmed, so it's not a Vortex game, and I don't know where these bad rumors are coming from.
Okay, we will need 6 to put Ekin on the block, starting with Lyra.
Iris, for you. High five.
Thank you. You don't want to kill a Dreamer confirmed person, evil team? Come on, this is...
Try it.
This is weak. Come on, we need to get some more votes here.
4 is not enough. It is indeed weak. Any more for any more?
Resnora nominates Ben.
What's Ben done?
On the off chance that the Dreamer is actually the drunk and it is a Vortox game and we just don't know it yet, Ben has claimed roles to me that would be relatively okay dying and being fed to a cannibal.
Okay, Ben?
I'm the investigator. I actually saw one of 2 people as the minion that the Dreamer saw Ekin possibly as. Neither of those 2 people were Ekin. So there's some juicy info for you there. Yeah, the investigator could easily die and it not be an issue. But given that I'm pretty confident it isn't a Vortox game, and I'm not at all confident that it isn't a Legion game, I'm not going to be voting for myself. So, yeah. How about it? Do what you think is best.
How about it? We will need 6.
I think Ben's good. I'm not voting here.
I think it'd be a great idea to
High five! No, I'm kidding.
follow Ben's investigator ping.
Yeah, we can do that.
I don't even know what it is, but I don't know who
5
it
is not
but
enough,
I know
and Ben
what
is
it
safe. For the first time in a few games, Ben
survives
survives day 1.
I'm gonna laugh hysterically if you're in that ping, Jojo.
If I'm in that ping, it's the other person, and if I'm not in
Lyra
that ping,
would like to nominate Simon.
Okay, that's why.
I believe this is one of the pings, from what Simon told me, and they said they were willing to put themselves on the block today. Also good cannibal food.
Okay, Simon.
Well, I was willing to put myself on the block until I fully got it through my head that Legion is on this script. And now people are saying there's a likelihood of Legion. But whatever, vote for me, whatever. I don't care. We'll have a quick game if it's Legion. But
Okay.
I've been very open about the fact that I am in a ping, and I also don't mind dying, unless it's Legion.
We shall need 6.
Ben, who's in the ping?
I'm gonna keep that to myself for now.
So wait,
Bruh.
so in a Legion game, like
I think Simon's good.
a Legion could register as any minion to any
Yeah.
ability that's okay.
5 is not enough. Almost there, but Simon survives. Any
That's
more
the
for
hand
any more?
drops
We
at
have
the end
nobody on the block.
Well, I was
nominates
never going to
Iris.
vote on myself. Let's be real.
Yeah, not you. Other people's hand drops. Very
I
troubling.
dropped my hand.
I mean,
Any
you
more for
didn't
anyone?
have your hand
Joe nominates
raised, Ben.
Iris. Yeah.
Okay,
if
fine.
this person's not in your ping, if you're not voting on them, I want to vote
Jojo.
on people.
I think you nominated
whatever.
Iris.
Yeah, I did. Hey, Iris. Die.
Iris.
Hello, this is a lovely way to welcome me on the stream. It's by murdering me brutally in my first game. I don't care particularly if I live or die, but I do care that it's you nominating me, Jojo. I thought we were friends.
Welcome to Baldur Clocktower, where your friends will murder you in cold blood. We will need 6. Also,
Hey,
welcome to the stream, Iris.
I'm gonna vote on this just for the warm welcome personalities there.
Dude,
Yeah.
hit her with the old I
Warm
thought we were
welcome.
friends. Dude, I can't
Warm
vote on this
welcome.
now. It's like hitting the new person.
Alejo! Where's the high five?
Get wrecked.
Ah,
5 is not enough yet again. Iris
I
is
nominate
safe today.
Jojo.
all failed me.
And I nominate Jojo. That's fine.
That was rude, Jojo. That was cold. That was uncalled for.
Jojo, what do you think?
What do I think? I think that. Well, let me check what's on the script before I say out loud what my role is. Whatever. I'm the cannibal, and I don't want to die. And Iris claimed to top 3, and I thought that'd be great to kill.
If that's true,
I'm not
that
going to
means all
die at
three
night
top
because
three
I have
play.
a monk. Yeah, I have a monk that will protect me. And the only way you can stop me from talking is Sarah Nova's madness.
We will need
Eat
6.
shit, evil theme.
I hope your baby's first words are eat
I
shit.
thought the exact same thing. I was seconds away from saying that.
So bad. 2 is not enough. How's that baby talking then?
It would be the funniest thing.
I'll nominate
Ben, here's
Alejo.
your. Okay.
What color is Daddy's token? Ben nominates Alejo. Tell us why.
Welcome back to the stream, Alejo. Get out! But no, for real. Alejo was my other ping. Alejo's been claiming mutant all day. Yeah, there's not much else to say about that, really.
Alejo?
If I am the mutant, then Jojo, you probably don't want to vote for this. If I'm not the mutant, even if I am the mutant, that would just be the most boring possible execution. Why would you ever want to do that? Yeah, good to be back. Hi, thank you.
We will need 6.
We should punish people who don't play along with mutants.
But Alejo, there's a cannibal, so if there's a cannibal,
I
they'll
haven't-
become a mutant cannibal. And
I haven't
then
said
they'll
I'm
eat the
mutant.
pixie, and they'll become a mutant cannibal pixie, maybe.
Nice.
6 is just enough for the first time today. You have someone on the block, and that someone is Alejo, who's been long gone, and now they are back, and now they are on the block straight away. Well, not straight away, after like 10 minutes of deliberations and voting on other people, but hey.
I
think I
chose
was like-
not to put Sorry, Iris.
I think I would like to advocate for us to move it onto Aerith for reasons to see if Alejo also dies with Aerith or in place of Aerith. I think that would be interesting.
We'd have to get a different subset of
Alejo
people.
is not a
I
scapegoat,
can't nominate
I
again.
will say,
so.
but going in 5.
Iris is doing a Legion thing. Legion check.
Yeah.
3.
Yeah, I would also rather not die, considering the role I gave you, Iris.
1. Oh well, Alejo is executed and dies. and the game continues. Everybody goes to sleep.
Ben, you said Alejo was your other ping. Who was the first one?
Simon.
Okay. How come you didn't vote on?
Honestly, the conversation that I had with Simon led me to believe that Simon probably wasn't the Mezephiles, whereas the conversation I had with Alejo was the least illuminating conversation I've had in weeks. Because Alejo might be the Mezephiles in all scenarios, even when the Mezephiles isn't on the script.
Good morning, town. It's good that we've got lots of time because nobody died in the night.
Wow.
Whoa!
Nice.
Whoa!
Nice.
I wasn't lying, idiots.
Hello.
Hello.
I was told to talk to you last night.
Okay. So I've already decided that this is where I'm gonna go with this. Last night I was made Serenovus mad about being something librarian, I think.
Okay.
I'm not gonna do it because we have a cannibal in play, and if I get executed, they'll get my ability. So I have literally no incentive to not out this information.
Okay. Well,
I'm assuming that's why you were sent to me.
Yeah, knowing that there's a Serenovus is huge because it shows not a Legion game either. So we're looking at Nodashi or Rig. So.
But Ekin, if what's interesting about this is, what did Aggie think I was gonna do there? Because you might be poisoned or drunk, High Priestess, who she thought was gonna get lied to today by me because I'm Saramad.
Right.
So keep that in mind. Although the character's write-up does say just try and be intuitive about it. But yeah, that's the information that I have. So there you go.
Okay, so you're still the investigator that saw Alejo and Simon as the Maz.
Yeah.
And you thought Simon was suspicious who gave out the word already.
Simon gave me a word that was kerfuffle, which sounds like a Mezephiles word, whereas Alejo's Mezephiles word was marionette, which doesn't sound like a Mezephiles word. I think that Alejo was probably the Saramad yesterday, and that's why they were going around telling everyone that they were the mutant.
Yeah. I mean, they told me empath, but actually Aggie was in the conversation, so maybe Aggie decided not to execute.
Maybe.
Anyhow, well, thank you for the info.
Yep, thank you.
I prefer you talk to Ben before you talk to me. Jojo, Ben, go talk. Then bring me in.
Jojo lied to me.
Why do you need to talk to me first?
I have no idea, but Alejo's not the mutant. Alejo's the librarian.
Yeah, I know. I was made Serenovus mad last night that I was the librarian, but I'm not going to do it because I either flagrantly ignore this and survive, or I'm executed and you get the investigator's ability. It's a win-win, right?
Alejo wants it now.
Okay.
Ding. Hello.
Hello. So what am I?
You're the librarian.
There we go. Ben, you're drunk.
Okay, well, we don't know that Simon's not the Mezephiles.
That's true, but you're a drunk ping.
Oh, okay, interesting. Well,
Ben, you should play along with the fucking madness then.
Yeah, well, I've already broken it. I was made Saramad about being the librarian last night.
Oh, I see. Well, that's fun. I'm claiming to be the mutant who was Serenovus into the mutant.
Okay.
But I think you're good. I think that you and Simon are both good. It's possible that Ekin, who's my other ping, was...
Here's the thing, though. If both me and Simon are good, then that means that the investigator was shown chef and librarian, and the librarian was shown chef and investigator.
I was shown a clutch.
I see. Oh, that's fun. So we got 3 librarians in here, is what we're saying.
Well, Simon's claiming chef is what I'm saying.
Simon's claiming chef. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Sure. I've heard of a claim of chef elsewhere, so that's.
So,
fun,
Alejo, what were your pings? It was Simon and Ben?
Ekin and Ben.
Ekin and Ben.
Right.
Oh, okay, then it's...
Okay, that's interesting. So, Ekin's claiming to be the High Priestess, who was told to speak to me last night.
Res.
I see.
And I think it's possible then that Ekin's actually drunk and was told to speak to me because Aggie thought that I might tell him erroneously that I'm the librarian.
What were your librarian pings, Ben?
I don't have any librarian pings. I've got no interest in maintaining Sarah Madness. Yeah, the Sarah Novus can suck my balls. I'm not doing it.
I see.
Ben wants to
He's
prove
got,
it's
we're all
not
going to
a
get
Legion
dragged
game.
back now.
Yeah,
I wonder what this might be. I wonder what the topic of discussion will be.
Yes, I don't think it's a Legion game.
Oh, this seems a little premature, Aggie. What?
Ben, can you say that thing again so that everybody could hear it?
I said I've always been the librarian. I'm the librarian.
Yes.
I was made Sarah Novus mad last night that I was the librarian. This is not a Legion game. Apparently, I was part of a librarian drunk ping, and in that ping was me, the investigator, and the High Priestess. And last night, the High Priestess was told that I was the most important person to speak to today. And I think that's probably because the High Priestess is the drunk and was being sent towards someone who was Saramad.
It could, yeah. It could also be because you are Saramad, and that's an important thing to know about.
Yeah, that too.
First, it's not a Legion game.
In that world, I think it's a Vortox game.
Also,
I believe in Vortox right now.
Also, just for everybody who isn't aware's
get
benefit,
accurate information.
The dreamer's the drunk.
For everyone who isn't
the
aware's
librarian
benefit,
saw a drunk not on the dreamer.
Yep.
I am the mutant who was Sarah Novus mad as the mutant on the first day. So I was just trying to create chaos.
Jojo, the accurate dream is on the person we are speculating is the drunk.
No. Quit out of Steam before I get loads of notifications.
Good morning, town. Apparently the bottom of the town is in a ditch because Lyra is also dead.
No!
Yeah.
That's not a surprise at all.
Iris lied to...
Hello. You're muted, JC.
God's sake. You wanted more claims. I'm the empath.
Oh, okay. What do you know?
1, followed by a 1, followed by a 1.
I'm assuming that... Oh, okay, that's interesting. What
I thought Ekin... there's basically, from my perspective, there's two worlds. There's either Ekin and Resnora are evil together, and we're getting sober info, or it's a Vortox game, and Resnora is the drunk.
Okay. How do you feel about Arif?
I got a really good read from Arif on our first chat. He could be just playing me for a fool, but I trust him based on what he told me. Although if it is a Vortox game, then Alejo is evil and was in your investigator pings because Arif claimed to have a 0 on night 2. So possibly it's just more likely that Ekin and Resnora are both evil.
What is Arif? Juggler?
Oracle, sorry.
Oh, Oracle,
Got to say
right.
that
Yeah.
bit.
Okay, interesting. That's... you and Arif are now, between you, claiming both of the roles that Malashan gave me.
Malashan apparently gave Arif Oracle and something else.
Right.
Arif didn't tell me what the something else is, but Malashan gave me Chef and Empath when there's already a Chef elsewhere.
Yeah.
So at the very least they're lying, but I don't know whether they're doing it because they're evil or because they're Malashan.
Malashan always lies day one. I mean, good players normally do, right? They don't have the story straight, whereas evils often do. I'll go see if I can get word.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. Cheers, Ben.
Cheers.
Yeah. I went into this game intending to lie to people day one, and then hard claimed to 4 different people. So.
Yeah, no plan survives contact with the enemy, right? You want to go for chat skills?
Lead the way.
Hello. Do you feel like just saying what you are?
Yeah, I'm the juggler who got a 2, and I know that I should have probably only gotten a 1, so I'm pretty sure it's a Vortox game.
You juggled me. No, you didn't. You juggled me incorrectly.
No, I juggled. All right, my juggle was JC is the investigator, you is the empath, Alejo as the mutant, Jojo as the pixie, and Iris as the high priestess. The only one that I had even thoughts that might be correct was Alejo.
Right. And you got a what? A 2?
I got a 2.
Okay, yeah, that definitely should have been at most a 1, but probably 0.
Yeah, so I'm almost positive that it's a Vortox game.
Okay, interesting. Alright, cool. Thank you.
Yep, no problem.
Need to get a chat with Mel now.
Yeah.
Hey
sure.
Ben, did you want to talk to both of us or just me?
I don't really. Well, to be honest, I wanted to ask what you are, Mal, because I've heard your hard claims elsewhere now.
Oh, Recluse. Not
Oh,
Recluse,
okay.
Klutz. I've been claiming Recluse, I am the Klutz.
Okay, cool.
And I was told to talk to Mel last night, so I pulled Mel first thing,
Yeah.
because I'm just gonna be open until I die, so...
Okay. So, this is looking Vortoxy, right?
Yeah, I think it's a Vortox. I think Lyra was what she's claiming. I think JoJo is what she's claiming. I think Rez and Ekin are what they're claiming. So that kind of leaves the evils of the Simon through JC.
Okay. Well, I'd be surprised if Simon's evil because
you got the ping right. So
yeah,
it could just be Skills, Arif, and JC as a three. In a row.
Maybe. What do you think about Iris?
Iris, I could go either way.
I am getting evil vibes from Iris because of the immediate nomination on me. I was like, is Iris Legion knowing I'm good and just trying to get a good person out of the way first? But it's not Legion, we know now, so I don't know. No.
Iris would be a good...
Do we know what she's claiming?
I have no idea.
She claimed chef publicly, I believe. So semi-publicly.
Simon was juggled as chef. I thought Simon was the chef.
Simon has claimed chef, yeah.
Yeah.
What's interesting is if Simon's the chef and Alejo's the librarian, then Aggie gave the investigator the chef and the librarian as their pings.
As the mess. Yeah. It's funny.
But I believe Alejo, I think. I mean, there could be a really clever play, but they've set up JoJo's claiming to have been monk protected and have gotten true info in what seems to be a Vortox game from a librarian. So it'd be a very clever spy play. The other one is that JoJo could be the spy, because JoJo cold called my role. So JoJo said they got librarian ability and cold called my role. So.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yes.
Oh, right. That's a problem.
But they were also claimed to be monk protected, so that does work.
Oh yeah, it does, doesn't it? Yeah, of course, because the monk protects from that. Oh.
Yeah.
Ooh.
So that's kind of the world I'm building, and then it's just JC or Iris probably the demon, and Iris is probably a minion, and.
I mean, there is a world where they're evil together, and I'm Nodashi poisoned as well if it's not Vortox. So I'm happy to kill them.
JC could be Nodashi. That does work, I think.
JC's claiming empath with a 1.
Yeah.
Oh, that's spicy.
Yeah. All right, let's head back.
Vortox or not? To be fair, given that Rez's role is outed, presumably they can play face up in terms of who they dreamt.
Quite possibly, yeah.
Good evening, everybody. How's it going? Anything interesting, like a nomination?
Yeah,
Iris.
I have a nomination.
Go for it,
Iris.
Yeah.
Why did you pull evil?
I
Pretty
didn't.
sure that Iris is evil.
Iris nominates Simon.
Okay, sounds fine.
I am the pixie. I received the chef as my pixie info, and I got my info when Lyra died. Lyra is in no terms claiming chef. Simon is. It's a Vortox. My token was on Lyra. Chef is a bluff. Simon is evil. Get on board.
Simon?
This is... So, yeah, Iris is evil.
No,
I do not follow this train of logic at all.
Can I ask a storyteller question pertaining to this?
Sure.
So, let's say hypothetically, Iris is the pixie and Simon is the chef, right? If this is a Vortox game, would you possibly show Iris chef, but assign the pixie token to someone who isn't the chef? That player is registering as the chef to Iris, therefore that satisfies the Vortox misinformation, and this is all perfectly innocent. Or would you interpret it that you may not show any character that's in play, regardless of who gets the Pixie Mad token next to them in the Grimoire?
Yeah, almost your first version, but I wouldn't show a theoretical pixie in a theoretical Vortex game a token that's in play. I would show a token that's either a bluff or not in play at all.
Okay, so what? So it's a fact that at least one of these two is lying or drunk.
Assigning the madness, the pixie madness token to someone, and when that someone drops dead, a
get that
pixie,
ability.
if sufficiently mad, would get that ability that wasn't in play in the first place.
Okay, so
One of the
all
two
right,
of
this
them
checks
is
out.
lying.
I mean, if Iris is telling the truth, then I am evil. But Iris is not telling the truth. Iris is, I think, a minion who realizes that we're coming closer to solving the game and coming closer to finding the actual demon, and is therefore coming up with a very clever story that incriminates me. But I have been happy to die for the whole game. I would still rather not, but if you want to put this through, go ahead.
One problem I
Okay,
have with
if you want to
this-
put this through, we will need 5.
This means that we have an evil person shown in an investigator's pings in a Vortox game, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that just
That is
means
another
that
thing it
Simon
means.
can't be specifically the Mesephiles. They'd
Yeah.
have to be the Serenovas.
I thought we were on the. Sorry, Jojo. I thought we were on the.
4 is less than 5. Simon is yet again safe.
Simon nominates Iris.
Simon and Cyrus, right there. With the counter nominations, that's why.
Iris is just evil here. They have been very sus for a long time. I was willing to just go along with it. But yeah, of the two claims, Iris is evil. We should go for this.
Okay, Iris, defend yourself.
If I'm evil, I've been very dedicated to making people believe that I am a top 3 and the chef for the entirety of the game, and yet did not put myself on the block when I was nominated on behalf of Cannibal. I think it is perfectly reasonable that I, the pixie, did not want to die first and wanted to get my ability. The actual chef number, though it is a Vortox game, is a 0. Do with that what you will.
Okay,
The
we
actual
will
chef-
need 5. Sorry, Simon. Go for it.
No worries. You go ahead with the vote.
We'll need 5 to put Iris on the block, starting with Simon, who's already got his hand up.
Should we reassess the Vortox thing? Like, how certain are we?
I'm extremely certain.
I'm 90% certain, but that's just going off my information.
Iris could.
It kills
Sorry.
Vortox. No,
I have an Odashi world that works for me as well, but it's.
Alejo, mechanically, does it work if Simon is the spy and registered as good?
Jojo nominates skills.
No, it doesn't.
Okay,
Okay, Jojo plus Y.
I'm trying to kill demons. Simon and Iris seem like a distraction. I have 4 other people that I think are probably not demons. And that just leaves Skills and Aerith to me.
Fair enough. Skills, defend yourself.
I voted on Simon. Also, I'm a spent roll. I'm fine with dying here. I'm the juggler who received a 2, and from the information I've gathered, it should have only been a 1 at best.
Okay, we will need 5 to put skills on the block, starting with Arrow.
Yeah, so skills. In that world, Lyra has to be the spy. Presumably, Vigor Mortis killed.
That's Lyra's vote.
Because Iris got the ability when Lyra died.
Okay, 5 is exactly enough. No, not that!
No. Mechanically speaking, I'm talking about for the investigator ping.
I believe that Simon can just be a different evil who isn't the Mez.
Yeah.
It's entirely visible.
Okay, RF nominates second, tell us why.
So I've been on this train from the beginning, and it could be completely wrong. Just for everyone's information, whilst I've got time as well, I'm going to say that I'm the Oracle with 2 Knights of Zeros. So I'm not on the Vortox train at all. I think Ekin and Rez backing each other up is very convenient. I think there's other information as well that points to Ekin being evil. If we want to leave it on skills, it's absolutely fine, but I think Ekin would be my choice to execute today.
Okay, Ekin, defend yourself.
I am good. Looking at the High Priestess token, I have learned in order Reznora, who has claimed to have seen me as the Dreamer, Ben, who was Saramad, and Malashan, who I can't make sense of, so I'm buying people's Vortex theory, but in a sense, I think Malashan is kind of making sense. So I don't think I'm a good kill.
Okay. We will need 5 to tie and save skills, and 6 to protect it on the block instead, starting with Ben, because Lyra has used up her deck.
The problem is, in a Vortox world, you were dreamt as your role.
I will break a tie if need be.
The dreamer's the drunk in a Vortox world.
Please don't tie it.
Or possibly
Yeah, I
Arif's the
won't
drunk
tie.
and the dreamer is the spy.
Yeah.
That's possible.
3 is not enough.
If I'm
Ekin
the
is safe.
drunk-
Skills still on the block. And since we have someone on the block, it will go in 10.
Yeah, I don't want to say my will today because I hope it gets ruled out by a demon kill.
Skills going in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and sold! Skills is executed and dies in agony, and you all rejoice because you can go to sleep.
Whereas, are your dreamer picks public knowledge? Like, not what you saw them as, but who you've selected?
Yeah, I've been fairly open about them.
Fair. Are you willing to be open about them now? Because I don't know other than day one.
So it was night 1 I picked Ekin, I saw High Priestess or Mez. Night 2 I picked Malashan and I saw Monk or Vortox. Night 3 I picked Jojo, I saw Cannibal or Serenovus. I just think I'm drunk.
Night
So
2,
we've got-
I saw 2 people as the Klutz, and one of them is claimed Klutz. Night 3, I saw 2 people as the Marionette. And that night I was
So-
not monk protected.
So who is claiming to have info that it's a Vortox game? Like, actually have info? Is it just Iris?
I think it's just Riznoran. And
No, it's me. It's for sure.
Ekken's
unless
info is
Lyra's
essentially
the spy.
Vortox as well.
It depends what you
I
consider
know.
evidence as well. Skills is evidence that there's a Vortox in play because you got a 2 when at most he should have got a 1.
That's true.
JC is possibly evidence that there's a Vortox in play, but I'll let them come out with that. I think Ekin being sent to a Saramad investigator and then Malashan is possibly Ekindance that there's that there's a Vortox in play.
I think that makes sense.
Good morning, town. We've had a death in the night, and it was Malashan.
Oh.
Me!
Pick me!
Malashan claims
Me.
Plus and picks Jojo.
Malashan claims plots.
Please be Yeah, the spy,
sure.
please be the
Go with
spy.
that. Picks Jojo, and the game continues. Everything seems to be fine.
FYI to the town,
Yeah.
I was Saramad yesterday as the Savant. If no one is Saramad today, it was Skills. Otherwise,
So-
continue about your lives.
I
You're
now
not-
have a 1. So
Oh, I don't like that at all.
Then what the fuck is going on with me then?
Well, I was told to
Why
talk
am I
to
wrong?
Arif, so
Here's a scary
It's
one.
so
Okay.
audacity.
Storyteller question for Aggie.
Yeah.
If we have a drunk pixie, can you show them an in-play role and then proceed to fake giving them information
Oh,
on
damn.
that role?
If
Another
we
way
had the
there.
drunk pixie, then yes.
Okay.
Oh, fuck.
God.
What if you had a
The
drunk
same
pixie in a
situation you guys
Vortox
were
game?
asking about yesterday
Yeah.
with the sober pixie in a Vortex game. That's a different story.
Yeah, if Simon and Iris are both good, it can be a Vortox game.
Okay,
Simon has
I
his
have an announcement to make.
Sorry, and sober.
I am not in fact the chef. I have in fact been the oracle for the entire game.
Okay.
Sorry. I needed to clear my throat. But yeah, I figured that it was a good idea for the demon to not know my role because I figured that in a potential Vortox game, in a potential Legion game, I would be one of the more important characters, and so I pretended to be the chef. Put quite a bit of sus on myself, and I'm ready to stop doing that now. I don't care if the demon kills me. I have got 1s for the entire game, with the exception of last night when I got a 0, which is very confusing.
Okay, thank you, Simon. None of us will. Let's not discuss that any
No,
further.
It works for skills as a Serenovus, and you can no longer get a 1.
Lyra, if I'm the Serenovus, I would never have moved it off of fucking Alejo because I know how much Alejo loves being mad. There is no way in hell I'm the Serenovus.
That's fair. Maybe Malashan was, and now it was a Vigor kill and something else is going on, but yeah, I don't know.
I can't see a Vigor working with the information.
Actually, no, it can't be Vortox and ignore me.
What about this? What about this for a world, right? The evil team is Arif the Nodashi, Ekin and Resnora. Arif Nodashi poisons skills, which means he gets wrong information. Nodashi poisons JC, which means as the empath he gets a 1 instead of a 2. And Iris is just the drunk.
That does work mechanically, yes.
The whole of that works.
Sorry, Ben, could you repeat
doesn't work
that?
with my info.
I lost halfway through, I'm sorry.
Actually, it doesn't account for the fact that Alejo's claiming I'm drunk. But anyway, yeah, basically, Arif is the Nodashi. He's poisoning Skills and JC. Skills gets a 2 when he should get a 1 or a 0 or something. JC learns 1 as the empath every night when he should be learning 2 because Arif's minions are Ekin and Resnora who are confirming one another. That's why Resnora backed off onto some bullshit info after they originally tried to claim they were getting legit info about Ekin. But then that doesn't account for the fact that I have misinfo and so does Alejo. So it's probably not true.
Wasn't Arif claiming Oracle? So that would mean Simon and Arif are in a conflict.
Arif is claiming Oracle.
Simon's definitely Serenovus mad, but let's not push it.
Oracle. Yeah.
Honestly, if I were Serenovus mad, I would not play it this way. I am just the Oracle. I had been feeling bad about not revealing that for most of the game.
What am I doing then, Simon?
Could be minion and didn't have
No, I'm kidding. I think it's fine. It should be fine.
That world I just proposed is almost certainly.
Well, I want to hear what Simon says.
We don't have time for
Simon says, "Put your hand on your nose."
Info is 1 every day until the last day when I go to 0.
No, it's the other way around, Simon.
Honestly, Arif, I want to kill you because of your information.
That's what I got.
It's 001. You can choose to trust it, but you can kill me. I don't mind.
I think
Arif could be the pixie here, to be fair. But that would make Iris lying. But Iris is already lying, I think.
It's Ekin and Rez, or it's JC and Iris.
I think Ekin and Rez are both on the evil team working together, and I think that
I should juggle.
I think they began trying to confirm one another, then both realised that we were very quickly discovering it was Vortox and tried to walk it back.
Wait, it can't be Vortox with my info though, surely.
Yeah,
unless I'm
You're the drunk in this scenario, Arif.
Yeah,
in that scenario, you'd be the drunk. And JoJo, unless we're not executing someone, there's no point in juggling.
I'm gonna juggle and then convince everyone not to execute, and then I'm gonna die to the demon.
Yeah, in a Vortox world, in a possible Vortox world, yeah, let's do that.
I mean, oh yeah, shit, you're right.
Should we kill Ekin?
We can't not execute.
We should definitely kill Ekin, yeah.
Ekin did sort of double check that I was definitely the monk, and then I proceeded to die. So.
Yeah.
But I was quite open with my role, so I sunk a kill early, I don't really care.
Yeah, idiot. Okay.
I gave you true info, you cheeky little sod.
and you know what? Now my true info is dead.
Stop hurling insults at each other, it's not nice.
Jojo's bullying me, can I execute?
My true info's dead. My librarian ping gave me a klutz, and now the klutz picked me.
So...
Dead man walking.
So here's the
I wish I saw a drug.
Here's the Nodashi world that works. Iris is the Nodashi, poisoning Simon, who got a false info, and Jojo, who got true info. Arif is the Serenovus, Resnora is the spy. That is pretty much the only Nodashi world I can see, and I don't like it.
How did I get incorrect information in that world then, Alejo?
Because you're the drunk.
Right.
Because you're the drunk. I saw you as the drunk.
Could Simon just be a different minion, right?
I think Ekin and Resnora are both on the evil team together. I think that they began the game trying to confirm one another, and then when they realised that it was becoming very obviously a Vortox game, tried to walk it back.
Oh, there's another possibility. Resnora didn't dream Ekin correctly, and Ekin's actually the mutant. I don't have an outsider on my Grim. Do you?
I'm in a very different
other than a possible drunk
and a drunk.
Okay, a klutz and a drunk, possibly.
I just
If I'm the drunk, that's all well and good. If I'm not the drunk, then it is Simon, Skills, Arif / JC in there. It's that block of people. They're all evil.
I do think
and that's what's
There's-
happening.
has like 2 evils at least.
It's
Yeah.
possible if I'm not the drunk, and it's possible that I got Ekin correctly because Ekin is bluffing High Priestess and is either the spy or the Vortox.
But then how did he know that you picked him?
Yeah.
I guess
That's-
Dreamer is just a good first person.
Like
to
he
talk to.
came. This is the weird thing is he came to me, and I can't fit. Like that just it's weird.
It's not that
but
weird.
the spy, no, but the
nominate
spy
Eric.
seeing the Vortox, you wouldn't go to a sober dreamer. Surely.
The thing is, right, if you saw what Patters did last week when he was bluffing High Priestess, he went straight to someone and immediately they acted like it was, it must be true. But, like, the truth is, on day one, everyone except for outsiders probably has something useful for the High Priestess to say, to listen to. So,
Yeah.
I don't think it's that crazy that Ekin could just be the demon.
Final call. No,
Jojo nominated Arif already.
I'm gonna kill some. Alright. I nominate Arif.
Okay, tell us why.
Arif has blatantly BS info. Like, I believe that it's a Vortex game. And Arif's 0 is nonsense. So, I think that Arif is evil and is stuck in a bad bluff.
Stuck in a buzz
not a
sounds
bluff.
like a good title for a song. Arif.
It's not a bluff. I have 001 as my information. That tracks with what I believe Alejo, Ben, Lyra, and potentially Skills are. If we are thinking that it is a Vortox game, then I'm specifically the drunk here. I still think that Ekin and Rez are supporting each other's bluffs, and that's where we should be looking today. Although there is other information that I'm surprised we're not pushing on. If you want to do this, absolutely fine, but we're just killing another good player, and that's not how we win the game.
Okay, we will need 4 to put Arif on the block, starting with JC.
Roll did you juggle?
No, I'm not gonna juggle. I'm gonna kill someone.
So you trust my information by
I
not
do not
juggling.
trust your information.
But you still. But I'm the one that's saying that Skills is evil.
Yeah,
So, you
and
can
I
be on
don't
the same
believe I don't believe that at all.
That
who
is
did you
4,
juggle?
which is enough. We have an Arif on the block.
By the way,
Arif
stuck
will
in a
nominate Ekin.
Stuck in a Bad Bluff is the name of my Milli Vanilli cover band.
Stuck in
There
a
it
bad bluff.
Arif nominated Ekin. Tell us why.
Yeah, I still think that this is the correct execution for today, although I do believe that we're heavily outnumbered now in terms of number of evil players left alive. So I still think I'm going to be executed. I still just want it to be known that I think Ekin and Rez are on the same team. I think they're both part of the evil team.
Okay, Ekin?
I'm good. I was told to talk to Arif. If it's a Vortex, who knows what that means. Yeah, please don't vote on this.
If it's a Vortox, you were told to speak to the Dreamer day one, so that doesn't track
4
with it being
to
a Vortox.
tie and save Arif. 5 to put Ekin on the block instead, starting with Ben Steadford.
Yeah, Ben, don't use your
Ben,
vote.
Don't use your.
don't.
Ben, I'll
Ben's
vote
your
for
name.
you, so you don't.
No, it's alright. I just wanted to
Oh,
see who was
don't.
going to put their hands up. I actually...
Hey.
Yeah.
I just don't know who to trust who's left, except for JoJo.
I think there are very few worlds left where
2
Resnor
is not
good,
enough.
right?
Ekin is safe for today. Arif still on the block, going in 10.
JC nominates Simon.
Okay, I think Simon has been nominated every single day. JC, tell us why today is the day.
So I'm gonna out my info at this. Sorry, I just saw what Mal put. I'll out my info at this time. I'm the empath. On night 1, I got a 1. On night 2, I got a 1. On night 3, I got a 1. But on night 4, I got a 1. So, assuming that I am sober, either both Arif and Ekin are good or both Arif and Ekin are evil. I'm trying to build an evil team if it's a Vortox world, and the team I've arrived at is Simon, Arif, and Ekin. I think there's also a very plausible world where Simon is the no-dashi and has just poisoned Iris and Skills. And that all the information around the Grim works with that, except possibly Resnora's. And in that world, Rez is just the spy.
Simon?
Okay, so let me get this straight. So you think that both your neighbors are evil, and on
Or
that
both
basis... Right, but then you said that your evil team was me, Arif, Ekin. Arif, who was voting for me a second ago, whatever that means. Yeah, I mean, Arif and Ekin could both be good. I find it unlikely at this point. They could also both be evil. Regardless, I am neither. Yeah.
Okay. 40 time with Arif. 5 to execute Simon. Starting with skills.
JC, have you got a bird in
have
your room?
birds?
That's good.
Oh,
Someone definitely has birds.
Sorry, I don't have birds, but the trees outside my flat have birds.
I love the sound of birds, so it's
Iris,
just
don't
making
let
me
Simon
happy.
die.
It's making me
No, I
very
got
happy.
It's a nice noise.
And what makes Simon happy is that 2 votes is not enough, and he is yet again safe for today. Arif going in 5! 4!
Feels more like we're in
3,
Ravenswood Bluff with a little bird.
2! 1! Arif is executed and dies. And nothing else happens, he goes to sleep.
It is quite wild to me that we have a chef and a pixie chef who are in hard conflict with each other, where at least one of them has to be evil in a game with a cannibal on it, and they're both still alive.
We do not have a conflict of that kind.
Oh?
Simon's claiming Oracle.
Haven't you heard?
Oh,
Yeah.
sorry. Right.
Yeah.
Of course. Yes.
Pixie chef fits with Vortex.
Here's the thing, though, right? I mean, even if they were both claiming those things, it's still possible that one of them's just drunk.
Iris, your number was a 0.
Yeah, it was.
It was,
Iris'
yeah.
number was
I think
0.
there was
There's
3
a
chirps,
Conan,
so...
what was your number?
Chip once for yes and twice for no.
Jesus Christ.
I'll unmute so you can hear them chirp.
It was ones then 0.
It's so nice. I like birds.
Oh, sorry. When you were bluffing,
Sorry.
Chef, what were you saying?
Oh, the chef number was 1 that I was
Sorry,
laughing.
I just want to give
But
a
also
spider.
tracks
Yes,
with the-
I had a 0.
Good morning, town, Jojo. I didn't
What a sucker!
Damn.
You
Sending the
are
high
alive.
Sending the High Priestess to the spy means that if the High Priestess dominates the spy, they can't give the evil team the Grim. That's super powerful.
Fair enough.
I wonder what number JC has now.
Panic. Panic.
Alright, Iris. Check.
Burnley weren't promoted until like 2008.
No, I'm thinking of someone else, but they're like... They're Burnley level. You know, you'd be surprised that they were in the Premiership. Let's have a look. English Premier League history.
It would have been the teams promoted in 1991.
Okay. 1991 English 2nd Division.
A little before my time.
Ipswich, Middlesbrough, Blackburn.
Ah, there you go.
Ah. So who was it then that was already in the Premiership that you would be surprised?
Swindon?
Fucking Notts County got relegated from the Premiership that season. That's Oldham. It's Oldham. They were in the
Oldham.
Premiership.
Yeah.
Yeah, hard to believe that. Well, there you go. There's educational stream that we've got here.
Sure is.
Okay.
My head's gone from this game. I have no idea who it is.
Yeah, it is. I am mega confused. I kind of don't trust Reznor and Ekin at all, though.
I think Ekin's good, but I could be wrong.
I don't know what's happening anymore, but I think it's Simon.
I've been trusting Simon all game. I'm kind of pot committed, but now I think you're good, Iris, and I feel like Simon might just be the drunk.
If Simon's the drunk, then what's wrong with me? Is Lyra
Vortox.
the vigor killed spy? Who's the
Nah,
Vortox?
it's Vortox in that world. Not a fucking clue.
Is it possible? And this is a pretty scary world. But is it possible that Resnora's the Nodashi who poisoned me, which is why I got incorrect info, and poisoned Jojo through Malashan, and that you're just the marionette Alejo?
But then what's wrong with skills?
And that's why
And what's
Arif's
wrong
getting a
with me?
1 every night.
Yeah, but then what's wrong with JC's info, what's wrong with Skills' info, and what's wrong with my info?
Well,
We're
JC's
all the way
info
over
can be
here.
correct if Ekin is evil.
Arif got 0s at first, Ben.
Skills got a wrong juggle.
Right.
Simon and I are in a hard
Yeah,
conflict.
okay, that doesn't work then.
I wonder if Simon's Saramad again today.
I don't think Simon's Saramad at all. I think Skills was the Ceranovus and Skills is dead.
That's
what I think.
I'd like to believe it.
Iris,
Yeah.
what team are you on?
I'm on the good team. I think.
I thought Iris was the Ceranovus the moment I
But
got
this
made
is
mad
a
at Savon.
Vortox game, so Iris has to lie, so that means Iris is on the evil team.
No!
Got him!
How dare you? I came up with Schrodinger's bestiality.
No, that's only,
That's the game title.
that only applies to townsfolk. Iris is the drunk. That squares the circle.
You made that up, and you drew the pixie token it was meant to be, Iris.
No! That's true,
Well, to be
actually.
fair,
Oh god, the pixie token!
You drew
It
the
is,
pixie
yeah.
token before you said that, though, didn't you? In
Yeah.
the world where you have
Oh,
an
she's
actual
confirmed good.
I didn't make the connotation, though.
So if you're the drunk and it's a Vortox game, that means that Simon is good.
Mhm.
Simon, I think, has a 1.
Yeah.
So
Sure.
it's not a 1. So we've got a 0.
Or it's a 2.
Yeah, they got a 1 and then got a 0 after Skills died.
Yeah.
Is Simon
So-
sticking with Oracle?
Don't know yet.
Don't know.
Okay.
In that world, the real chef number is a 0. No,
Or
that's
it's a 2.
Oh, or a 2. But it's not a 2 with the Grim being as it is. Arif is evil.
And it's...
Then it's Arif JC Ekin?
It's not me.
That's very silly.
It's
Could be
extremely
Skills out
sad.
of JC.
Also,
I don't.
If there's
In
a
that-
chef, if there's
in
a
that
chef
world-
1, a chef 1's not true.
Alejo,
Yeah,
in that world, a Vortox cannibal investigator saw 2/3 of the evil team as their ping.
It just doesn't make sense.
When
have
we
to
think it's
execute Res
Vortox
today.
game, yeah, that works.
None
I
of
think-
it.
Evening
I
Town.
Can anyone disprove that? Sorry.
I don't think so.
Nominations are open, but feel free to keep going.
And you,
Oh wait, no, Jojo can, because Jojo saw Malishon correctly.
I saw Malishon correctly while I was monk protected.
Yes.
Bah, 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 bah.
Oh, okay. That changes things.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay,
Well,
so
it's a
can
Vortox
anybody
thing,
disprove?
for sure.
Can anybody disprove the world of Simon Drunk, Skills Juggler, Arif JC Ekin Evil Team, Lyra Monk, Ben Investigator, me Librarian, Resnora Dreamer, Malashan Klutz, Jojo Cannibal, Iris Pixie? Does that work?
It
So who
works.
did you-
Mine
It works.
But
Sure.
so here's. Wait, does that? I'm sorry. Was that a? Yeah, I think that works.
Who was the drunk in that world, Alejo?
Yeah,
Simon,
Iris.
I think. Or Iris.
Simon.
Yeah,
Iris.
Oh no, Simon's not a
Simon.
chef anymore.
No, either of
Oh
them.
no,
Either of them.
Simon. Either
No,
me
it
or
would be
Simon
Iris.
is the drunk.
Simon,
I
are you
just-
still the Oracle?
I am still the Oracle, yes. And I got
I
another.
think that
another
Ekin
zero.
would
Not-
be a good kid.
Zero.
The drunk's Ekin in that world, not. Ekin's evil, sorry. Yeah.
Ekin's not
It could
reacting
be,
the way
it could be
I would
Ekin drunk and
expect it
Skills.
Ekin could be the marionette.
Okay.
I'm
But the
not
common
It cannot be the
denominator
marionette.
in
No.
Evil
Oh, no, it
World
can't,
is
it can't,
JC,
you're right.
right?
Second call.
Like,
Skills, what did you juggle?
All right.
Mal,
I
who
juggle.
should I nominate?
JC, what'd you get?
Let's
Can
kill
we hear Skills'
Oh, let's
info?
juggle first.
Let
Yeah,
Skills
let's go
go
with
and then I'll
Skills'
go.
info.
All right, I juggled JC as the investigator, Ben as the empath, Iris as the high priestess, Jojo as the pixie, and Alejo as the mutant. At best, I should have gotten a 1. I've since learned that it should have been a 0, and I received a 2.
Okay.
Okay.
My empath number went up last night from 1 to 2. So there is a world where, like, if you think I'm evil, then whatever, just ignore this. But if you can accept a world in which I'm good, I still think there's a world where Simon is the Nodashi.
I don't think that's possible.
Why
I
not?
don't think it's possible at
based
all.
off of Ben's
That's
information?
Ben and Alejo, right?
Ben is the drunk.
Yeah,
Alejo
Ben's
saw
the
the drunk.
Yeah. I'm saying Ben is the drunk.
Then Resnor's evil as well. Yeah.
Final
Well,
call for
yeah.
nominations.
Can someone? I don't know. I kind of hate Simon still alive.
Yeah, but
I'll
the thing
nominate
is,
Simon.
I can
don't
nominate
trust
Simon. Tell us why.
I think Simon is evil. I think the Serenovus stuff right now is BS. Yeah.
Okay, Simon.
Okay, well, I don't believe, on the basis of my information, if we're working on the assumption of a Vortox game, I don't believe that we have 3 evils alive currently. I believe we have at least 1 dead. If you think I'm the Nodashi, you should kill me, but I think it's kind of fun that I've been nominated every single day and never quite got enough, so I feel like we should continue with this until the end of the game. But yeah, Oracle, 1s, 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 and then 2 zeros.
I also think it's kind of fun, but I don't want to influence your choices. This time we will need 3 to put Simon on the block, and starting with skills is the vote.
JC, if I'm evil, which evil am I?
Mez?
That right there is all 3 evil players voting on this.
I promise you.
That's your evil team.
Does that work?
Nah.
3 is exactly enough. Simon on the block for the first time this game on day
I don't see.
5.
I'm not reading Ekin as evil.
Resnora
I'm wrong.
nominates JC.
Okay, Resnora nominates JC, that's fine.
Okay, before I pass the nomination over to Malashan, I just want to make it clear, I put my hand up on Simon. I'm not sure about Simon, but at least getting Simon on the block after all of those days makes some sense to me. We can lift it off of him if we really think he's good. Mal, why should we kill JC?
Okay. I think that either Simon and Iris are both good, or one of them's good and one of them's the Serenovus, so I don't particularly want to kill into that at 5. I've just been... All of my info has been making me think JC's the demon for about 4 days, and I want to clear it before we get to Final 3 rather than have to go through this again in Final 3. I don't think Simon's likely to be the demon here, so I'd rather kill someone I think is a very strong demon candidate today. That's it.
Alright, JC?
I accept that I'm a very strong demon candidate in the eyes of town. I absolutely cannot support my death on 5. I just can't do it. What I want to propose, and what I will follow up the counter-nominating in a moment, is Resnora Vortox. Is there anything that suggests that Resnora cannot be the demon? We've zeroed in on Spy, and I do get why, because of the chat with Ekin straight away. But if they are both evil, then I don't know what's stopping Res being able to be demon.
Okay, this is still a vote on JC. We will need 3 to tie with Simon and save Simon, 4 to put JC on the block instead, starting with Ekin.
In that world, Alejo would be a marionette.
I have not... Oh, fuck, I didn't mean to have my hand up.
Okay, let's commit. Shit.
5 is definitely more than 3, which means that Simon is safe yet again. JC on the block anymore.
I won't nominate. We're not lifting that without more dead votes, and I'd rather we didn't waste them.
I am not even going to bother thinking about worlds where I'm the marionette, because it doesn't benefit me to do so.
Okay, then JC going in 5.
Yeah, as long as we don't have 3 evils alive, then whatever. This rules me out of being the demon.
And JC assault. Executed.
I think we do.
And dies. And everybody goes to sleep. We're getting ready for the final 3.
I'm hoping Simon, if they're the demon, will honor a conversation we had very early in the game that Simon knows we had, and then maybe that'll happen.
That conversation.
I still can't believe
If you're the demon, don't worry
Simon
about
final
it.
3.
Just do what we said in the conversation. It'll be great. I promise.
The thing is, if Simon's evil, then he's not the demon. Because
Could be.
if Simon's the Vortox, there's no way Aggie shows me as Simon as potentially the Mezephiles, right? That's cruel. And if it's not a Vortox game, Simon is just the Mezephiles.
They're still alive, Ben. They very well could just be the friggin' demon, and we've lifted it 4 times.
Yeah, I don't want us to not consider Simon as a demon candidate just because of being in an investigator pink. It might have been the plan was for us to figure out.
Morning town. Simon is still alive, but Iris is dead.
Yeah.
Okay, guys, I'm the chef. I was mad 2 days running. Aggie was constantly following me into conversations. I didn't want to just get randomly
talk to Simon. I don't know what.
Well. Look who's left alive. If it isn't the two, we confirm each other. Oh no! Wait a minute. It's a Vortox game. We won't confirm anyone else then.
Ekken's the demon in this world, right?
I'm pretty sure my info confirmed JoJo, but that's why I think I'm the drunk.
We'll see.
Interesting.
I don't know.
If you want private chats, I'll give you a
Ekin, who did Aggie tell you to talk to today?
Simon! I said this after Simon spoke.
Well, yeah, because I've stopped being mad.
So let's work out.
I picked Iris last night and saw Chef or Spy, so.
Oh god.
Let's work out Reznora Nodashi.
You'd be Nodashi Poison, JoJo.
Or Reznora Vortox Alejo Marionette.
Yeah, that.
Okay.
I don't even think Alejo has to be the marionette.
Does Alejo even have to be the marionette?
Alejo has to be evil.
Alejo has to be the
Arif
marionette
has to be
if Arif.
Yeah.
It's between Alejo and Arif.
Oh, yeah.
But my info backs up Alejo, so this is the problem.
If Arif is
Your
evil,
info-
then if we
if
think
it's
it's
a
Vortox
Vortox-
and Arif is evil, then Ekin is also evil because I had a 1 on them. They are either both good or both evil.
Or both evil, yeah.
I've been pushing on Ekin and Rez the entire game. Nominating Ekin, but wanting them both to die.
I just think the whole team is JC Ekin Reznora.
I'm now back to thinking Arif was good. There was that moment in that conversation with JoJo where we thought you might be the marionette.
Ben, in the world where it's me, Ekin, and Reznora, you're saying that one of the evil team voted on another of the evil team to lift it off a good player, when if we killed Simon, then evil would have won.
Yeah, but in that world, you would have all known that we were going to lift it anyway, and so Demon and/or Minion needs to buy legitimacy by joining in on that vote.
I don't know if it was necessarily going to be lifted.
It was, because I would have voted for it, and I'm pretty sure a lot of other dead goodies would have voted for it had you guys not put your hands up.
I mean, I feel like wasting a bunch of good dead votes would have been more valuable than buying some social cred, maybe only if good thinks that I'm evil, which I'm not.
You may be right, you may be wrong. We are going to find out, but I still don't think that it's that far-fetched that some baddies might vote on a baddie just to buy some legitimacy.
Simon.
Can I check if is anyone? Well, I guess there's no.
Is anyone mad?
I think
anyone
Yeah, voting on, I agree, Ben, but it's the fact that the nomination specifically is just...
I think Lyra might want to say something.
Yeah, I'm just waiting for
Sorry, Lyra.
Iris and Skills to
No,
come
no,
back.
it's fine.
Lyra had something to say.
Simon, was your chef number a 1?
It was a 1, yes.
So, if the chef number was a 1 and it is Vortox, it can't be JC, Ekin, and Reznora, unless Reznora is a Serenovis and Simon is now mad as the chef.
No, Simon. In this world, Simon's the drunk, and that's why Iris, the real pixie, saw Chef.
Arif got good info too.
Okay.
Yeah.
I mean,
If it's
Simon would be the drunk. Okay,
if it's a Vortox world and Simon's number is actually a 1, it could actually be a 2, which would be Arif, JC, and Ekin.
Ekin, I have a very important question for you.
Yes.
I first off, I want to tell you outright, I don't have a dead vote, but I believe that you're good.
Okay.
Did Reznora tell you that you were the High Priestess first?
No, I told Reznora that I was the High Priestess, and then I was told to talk to her.
And I've been open about that's how that went down. And I was like surprised because I saw Ekin as the High Priestess, and I was like, wow, that you're coming to me telling me this.
So the only role that Resnora is called correctly is Jojo as cannibal long after Jojo as cannibal was outed.
Second call.
Unless I've gotten someone as a minion or a demon correctly, but I don't think I have.
Well, you didn't get me as Nodashi correct, did you?
It appears not.
Mm-hmm.
Unless there's some sort of trickery.
I've got to say, fair play to Resnora for choosing, getting 3 bluffs and thinking, I'll go Dreamer. That's impressive.
Yeah.
Making it all this way, you've done incredibly well. But now it's time to die!
Is there any non-Vortex worlds? Because
Simon Nodashi.
I can't make...
I'm feeling too much.
It's a Legion game in which we got really, really lucky.
Final!
Is there any way?
Nominations! Go
Is there
think I'm
any
the
way
last
that
with
Simon
clear.
is the demon?
10. Everyone,
Simon
is a minion, I think.
Simon
You're
could.
good. You should
Can you
nominate.
nominate Res?
Someone needs to nominate.
Simon could be the Vortex.
Nominate Resnora, Simon.
I nominate Resnora.
Simon nominates Resnora. Tell us why, or would you like to pass this to Ben?
I'll defer to Ben.
Ben,
Go ahead.
tell us all about Resnora.
Well, as far as I'm concerned, it's either Resnora or Ekin. And Ekin's read pretty good to me. Resnora's kind of struggled with the Dreamer bluff. I think at this point it's just process of elimination, really, isn't it? If you think it's Ekin, then don't vote on this. If you think it's Resnora, then vote on this.
Resnora, defend yourself.
I've thought I've been the drunk the entire game. I still think I'm the drunk. I don't like that both living players are... I don't know. The only people I know for certain that I trust are good are Malishon and Jojo, and by Jojo's information, Lyra, so... I don't know. If you guys think it's me, it's fine. It's not me.
Okay. 2 votes will put Resnora on the block, starting with Malishon.
You still want me to vote, Jojo?
Fuck yeah.
Okay, commit in.
Dead vote.
Your friend and mine, Jojo.
Dead vote. Dead vote.
Yeah, we picked wrong.
Dead vote.
Fuck
No
it.
vote.
I'm not taking the risk.
5 is enough for Resnora on the block. Any more for any more?
Is it beatable?
Nora nominates, I don't know, Ekin.
Resnora nominates Ekin, so that's fine.
It's beatable.
It's not me. I don't know. I still think I'm the drunk, and I just don't I was surprised that Ekin was coming to speak to me specifically. When I picked Ekin, it just seemed weird. I can't make a world where JC's information makes sense. Simon, I just think is a minion. I don't know. That's all I got. I'm probably wrong. It's probably Simon.
Ekin?
I also think it's maybe Simon, but Simon has red minion all game, which is fair play if actually demon. I know I'm good. It's gonna be very funny if, as the High Priestess, I was told to talk to demon day 1. I don't think we can beat it unless I vote on myself, which I'm not gonna do, so don't vote on this.
5 to tie, and if Ekin decides to vote on himself, 6 to put Ekin on the block instead of Resnora. Starting with Alejo's dead vote.
Evil are going to try and tie this now if Resnora is evil. The best we can hope for is an execution of Resnora. Please don't vote if you're good.
To be fair, Baden, I don't know what team I'm on right now.
I don't know what team you're on, Alejo.
Okay, that is 1, which is not enough. We still have 1 nomination left. Ekin, would you like to nominate Simon?
1, 2, 3, 4. It's not worth it. I don't want to risk it.
It can still be tied, or if Simon votes on himself.
Yeah, no, I'm not gonna nominate.
Okay.
I will nominate myself then, please.
Alright,
I've already nominated, yeah.
Oh no, Simon!
This was my grand plan all along, was to nominate myself and everyone would vote on it.
I'm so sorry, Simon. You're not allowed. I know you'd like to be nominated every single day of the game and then not be executed, but you're not getting that win either. So
Well played,
Resnora
Simon.
is executed and dies. And congratulations to the good team! I thought you were in trouble!
Wait, you with me, Simon?
Aggie, have you Vortoxed the result and we actually lost?
Good.
There's no heretic in play. No.
Yay!
Good actually won. So, who do you
His
think
skill's
was the drunk
evil.
in this game?
Oh, not a fucking clue.
Me.
Was it me?
Me?
No, it can't be you, Lyra.
Hey, Karen!
There we are.
Arif thought it was the Oracle, but because this was a Vortex game, I thought, well, let's give that Oracle a chance to contribute to the game.
Yay.
Those of you who have played a lot of games that I've run know that I like the combination of a Vortex and a possible drunk, because then you can give the drunk correct info. We also had people who weren't drunk, but were protected, like Jojo the Cannibal, who was protected by Lyra the Monk. So not only did Jojo not die when Resnora attacked him on the second night, also got correct information.
My favourite interaction. It's so good.
After eating Alejo the Librarian, Alejo got Vortox information, so it was pure bullshit. But Jojo the Cannibal, after eating a Librarian being protected by a monk, found the Cluds. The Cluds proceeded to die several nights later and confirmed Jojo as good, so I thought that was a nice interaction because good was in trouble at that point. We also had Iris the Pixie, who, exactly like I explained to all the people that asked me about this interaction, I gave Iris an out-of-play token. Little did I know that Simon the Spy would just decide to claim Chef all of a sudden, even though the bluffs included an artist who nobody claimed. The bluffs also included Dreamer, which you probably gathered, and also a Juggler, which Skills the Serenovus decided to claim.
Yeah. Skills and Simon.
We also had Ben the Investigator. The first time I sent those tokens out, Ben was a monk, and I thought, thank goodness he will have a chance to be a monk in the Vortex game again, apart from, because he did have a chance of that a few weeks ago, and then immediately got murdered by Nikki, if I remember correctly, and then it turned out that nobody got the tokens and I had to send them again. So Ben was the Investigator, who saw... Ben, what did you see?
Simon,
right?
or Alejo as Mezephiles.
That's it. There was no Mezephiles in the game, this was a Vortex game. Jojo, after eating Ben, was protected by Lyra, but unfortunately Lyra died, so Jojo still got wrong information. I thought, hey Jojo, how about you look for the demon somewhere on the right side of the grimoire? So I showed Jojo a marionette between Arif and Ekin. Ekin was indeed the High Priestess, who just got a bunch of random people, really. Ekin, like I told you, I gave you the demon day one, yeah, because I thought, hey, let's see what Resnora can bluff. And you had a lovely conversation when you both admitted to being the roles that you were and Resnora was bluffing. So, adorable. And also we had JC the Empath sitting between good players most of the game, so I gave him once, and then when he ended up between Ekin and Simon, I gave him a 2, and JC figured it out, so well done. And congratulations to the good team again, because I thought you wouldn't get there.
Simon, you did a really good job of pretending to be Saramad, by the way, after Skills died. I was convinced. I was 100% convinced.
You guys had me so convinced I was the marionette, and Resnora never told me I was the marionette. I was just so convinced.
I can't do that to someone. That's just, I would hate if somebody did that to me, so I would never do that to someone.
I would have been fine with it for future reference.
I will definitely do that to people.
When you asked, when you asked me, and that was right, I almost wrote back, I don't know, you tell me. Like,
it's fair.